Reacting to your controversial football opinion. Start this video off, let's go with if Mbappe wants to compete with Haaland, he has to leave PSG. I like the way they felt PSG with a dollar symbol. I completely agree with this. In my opinion, the French league is a massive farmers league. How it's in the top 5 is understandable, but it is definitely number 5. How you could probably argue the Portuguese league should be above it. PSG have such ridiculous amounts of money. There is no excuse for them not to win the league. And I saw this post once and it literally summed up how PSG is the one team where you could win the title as manager and still get sacked, which is literally what just happened. That sums up PSG right there. So I 100% agree with this. I think in the future, Mbappe does need a transfer to maybe Real Madrid, maybe like, I don't know, Chelsea, or like, I don't know, Barcelona. Like, he needs to go to a bigger team in a bigger league, like the Premier League, La Liga, hell, even the Serie A. So he does need to definitely transfer and leave PSG if he wants to compete with Haaland. I don't think he necessarily needs to do it right now, but definitely has to happen. This one says, the better manager, England would easily be top 3 teams in the world. And I 1,000,000% agree with this. The England squad depth, the England players that are there are so cracked. The potential in that England team is unreal. But when you have a tool like Southgate in charge, there is no hope. Process this sentence for a second, guys. Gareth Southgate chose Harry Maguire over Fikayo Tomori. I honestly think if it came down to it, Southgate would choose Maguire and Dyer over something like Tomori and Stones. Southgate needs to go. I've said it since the Euros, and a lot of people have said it as well since then. Why he's still here, I don't know. I actually don't have much faith in England to do well in the Euros. To be honest, I'm rooting for Portugal. But look, with Southgate, all we can do is pray. Harry Maguire should be in the conversation of the GOAT. Yes, true. Rooney is the best overall player of all time. Now look, I am going to give credit to Wayne Rooney. He was an absolute sensational footballer, world class. But here's a statement that many of you already probably do know. Wayne Rooney is younger than Cristiano Ronaldo. Don't get me wrong, Rooney, as I've said, absolutely brilliant. But I feel like if he put more dedication into the sport and hadn't retired at such a young age and took care of his body a bit more, he could be so much better. Like, he could have been so much better. Not to disrespect Rooney at all, though, because he is one of the greatest players of all time, one of the greatest Premier League players of all time, without a doubt, and a superb footballer. But that comment there, no way. Ronaldo, Messi, Dino, etc., etc. I can't be asked to go on, but no way. John Stones is the second best CDM in the world under Rodri at number 1. It sounds a bit crazy. Don't get me wrong, Stones had a brilliant season at CDM and he's clearly playing well there. But to say he's number 2 in the entire world of football is insane. Casemiro, for example, I think is better than Stones at CDM. Joshua Kimmich, another world-class CDM as well. There's so many more CDMs I could list, but I can't be asked. But no way I think John Stones is number 2 CDM in the world. Definitely not right now. I think he's been very good and he's promising there, but definitely not number 2. Graham Potter didn't do a bad job at Chelsea. Now, as a Chelsea fan, I feel like I can definitely talk about this one. Graham Potter, look, he was unlucky, all right? I will give him that. He was a bit unlucky. Some games he dominated. We were the better team, but our attacking players couldn't score. However, some of the lineup choices from Graham Potter were next level dumb, and they cost us games. He could have done so much better if he had just played better lineup. I think Potter's record was shambolic. Lampard is a way worse manager. I think Potter was better than Lampard without a doubt, but Potter was not good. He was not good. He did a bad job. If he had done a good job, he wouldn't have been sacked. So Ramos is the best defender of all time. I'm going to straight up disagree with this one. There are so many centre-backs and defenders that are better than Ramos. Ramos is an absolute legend of the game, a brilliant footballer. He deserves an icon card, but no way is he the best centre-back of all time. I mean, look at this spell at PSG. He's very injury-prone at the moment. An absolute monster in his prime and probably was one of the best centre-backs, if not the best in the world at one point. But then I'd argue maybe he wasn't even the best at one point because you had Rafael Varane next to him. So as class as I think Ramos is, I wouldn't say he's the best defender of all time. Prime Hazard over the current Liverpool team, I'd back it completely. No, obviously Hazard in his prime isn't over the entire Liverpool team. I'm not crazy. Prime Hazard was different gravy though, let's be real. The man was just elite. I do miss him and I wish he would come back. Arsenal's season was a one-off and next season they won't go near the league. This one, bit controversial. I can sort of see where the comment is coming from, and part of me could get behind it. But we've really just got to wait and see with what happens in the rest of this transfer window and what happens next season. Obviously, Arsenal have brought Kai Havertz now, and Havertz was absolute trash at Chelsea, so I have no idea how good he'll be over there. Knowing our luck, he'll probably be world class and score 25 goals next season. But we'll have to wait and see. I mean, part of me can agree with it because I hate the Gunners. Part of me disagrees with it. It's a hit and miss. Lewandowski is much better than Karim Benzema. Ooh, very good one. Now, it depends how we're looking at it. It is a tough one. They are very similar players in certain senses. Brilliant goal scorers. I think it is tough. I mean, Benzema has a Ballon d'Or to show, and Lewandowski would have won it if they didn't bloody not do it the year where he should have won it. So I feel like Lewa, I don't know, it is tough. It is tough. I would say yes, because Lewa's still killing it at this age right now, whereas Kareem's gone off to the Saudi League after winning a Ballon d'Or. Like, who the hell does that? Who wins the Ballon d'Or and then goes to the Saudi League? I know he had a very rough season, but injuries played a huge part in that. And with what Real Madrid are cooking, he could have had such a brilliant midfield and wingers around him. Like, his life could have been so easy. I do think Kareem and Lewan are absolute brilliant players. Like Lewandowski, absolute amazing player. Kareem the Dream, brilliant player. And it is a tough one when you compare them. Personally, I'd rather have Lewa in my team. This one just says Ben Goatwell, and I back it completely. My goat. Anyway, guys, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, drop a like, comment if you want more longer videos. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Stay safe, stay cracking. Fair enough. And au revoir. This video get 200 likes, that'd be ideal.